Um, this is not financial advice. I am not a professional stock trader, nor am I a financial advisor of any kind. I make no guarantees, nor do I offer any promises of any kind with the processes or information shared in this video. Okay, so, oh man, I got to burp. I never have to burp or cough unless I'm doing a video. Trippy. Anyway, so it is Friday, October the 14th, 6:29 a.m. I had a big day yesterday, so I knew I was gonna kind of be late today. So let me go ahead and map out this pre-market thing really quick here. Remember, just go to the top, bam, go to the bottom, and there's the bell. All right, but I'm not worried about it. Let's go extend that out. Color this bad boy real quick, just like that. Okay, my halfway point is 368.14. Get another one. Come down to 368.14. Bam. Put this guy right at the top. Bam. Yep, we're looking good. All right, I'm gonna color this guy white. I'm gonna leave the border black. I'm gonna clone it. So I do every morning, every single morning. And I don't really trade SPY a lot out the gate unless I see something crazy like yesterday at the last minute, the day before I decided to take some puts, and I'm glad I did. So, but I pondered it all day as I watched it. Okay, so put this up here. I got that set up. Now all we gotta do is watch. Let's see, I got my EMAs on. Looks like we're hitting that day line up here. So you know the drill. Now we're just gonna watch it for a little bit. Let's go ahead and play this opening. Uh, been very busy, so I really hadn't had time to make videos. And yesterday was a crazy day, and the day before that was crazy. So let's see what today brings. Looks like this guy is giving us the signal to go down. All right. So I'm looking at some options over here. Let's see what we got. All right. So we're at 367.85 looks like. So I'm looking at 367. I'm looking at 368. And looks like 360 for 350 for 367, 222 for 367 on the call side. That just went down. So 368.40. Let's let this thing tell us where it's going to go before we start making any plays. That'd probably be the wisest thing because this thing is sporadic. So you guys need to realize that when you're trading the SPY, unless you have really just watched this thing and got a feed on it from like the end of yesterday or pre-market, it's a good thing to just let this thing play out for a little while before you take any plays. So I'm just watching it. A lot of people text me and they're like, "What are you doing? Are you going up? You going down?" And I'm like, "Nope, just watching right now." So you got to be patient. Patience is one of the things that you need to procure as a skill to be able to trade because you have to be able to think. So I color code everything so I can get my thought process out really quick. There's a reason behind everything I do. And you'll be glad when it comes down to those crucial seconds where you have to think something out real quick. So that's why I color code everything. If you watch the videos, you know. You really Somebody asked me yesterday, what's like the first thing they have to do? They're really like a newbie, and I was like, you gotta think, you gotta change your way of thinking about this whole thing. Whatever you think you're doing that's right. If you're losing, you need to let that go because you're not winning. We want to win, okay? We want to win more than we lose. That is the whole deal there. So to do that, you have to acquire a new way of thinking so that you can throw the losing thinking away. Throw that in the trash and let it go. And that takes a little time. So I don't expect you to do it overnight. I just expect you to do it. You know, we all been there. We all have been in a negative thought process, and that's one of the first things you have to get out of is that negative thought process. All right, but you really got to be honest with yourself and say, hey, I'm not the most positive thinking person, and you just got to get it right. It just takes a couple adjustments and some practice, and it'd be all right. You know, because a lot of times I can't teach you anything. You got to think right, and I could teach you the skill set, but if you're not thinking right to be able to put this process together for yourself, then you're still going to continue to lose. You're going to know all this stuff and continue to lose. I know people who've been trading for years and years, and they break even all these years, or they might have a big win here or there, but it's because their thought process is not there. They don't want to put in the work, but yet they keep trading, keep losing money, keep adding to their account, all these different things, and it all plays a role in I mean, you keep losing mentally, you're going to be beat up, and you're going to say, "Man, I just lose. I'm tired of this. I don't want to do it." Or you're going to say, "I lose. Okay, let me throw this away. Let me think a different way, and let me go this way and try something else." Well, trying is failing. That's what I've been taught. Trying is failing. So I don't try, I do. Okay, so I take things serious. Uh, I study things. I constantly educate myself. I never stop educating myself. I work my mind out. You got to, man. You got to think. You got to think. I could tell you calls all day, but if you're not thinking and you jump into a position and you don't know a process and you don't know how to think within that process, even if you have the skill set, you're going to lose because you're going to be up and then you're going to get greedy. Then you're going to say, oh, I'm going to let this ride a little longer. And then once that thing falls, it goes fast. It goes very, very fast, and that's where people get stuck. From a lot of people that are talking to me about this now that are newbies, that is the main problem that I'm seeing. It's easy to get in it, hard to get out of it with a win. It's easy to get out too, but hard to get out with a win. And it's hard to get in it if you can't see where to get in it. But you need to think. You need to study. You need to acclimate yourself, put yourself in the energy of this. You don't want to be driving a race car 200 miles an hour around a track and you're thinking about what you're going to have for dinner. One false move and you're off the track, you're rolling, and that might cost you your life. So this is the same thing. You don't want to be thinking about, taking a walk in the park when you're trading. You want to be all about the numbers and all about the process and, the skill set. So that way you're all in. You got to be all in, man. And don't pay attention to nobody else. It's all about you and what you're doing. You have to think for yourself. And that's the big thing that I've been telling people. And I'm like, listen, I could give you the plays, but you're still going to lose if you're not thinking the right way. Then you're going to be mad at me, and it's like, just get the process, get the skill set. But first, you got to think. You got to change your mind. I'm not saying you got to be positive, because I know some very negative people that are rich. It's not that. It's just you have to think. You got to be in the energy of making money. You got to be in the energy of winning. And it's all about that. Think about it. If you're losing, think about what you're doing wrong. Sit down, get a piece of paper, and write out what you're doing wrong. Because I've been talking to a lot of people this last couple of weeks, man, and I hear the same thing. And I hear the same thing, and I hear the same thing. And I'm telling you right now, a lot of you guys really need to sit down and have a conversation with yourself and say, what am I doing wrong? Why am I not winning? When you lose, analyze it. Look at it. Say, why am I losing? When you win, look at it. Analyze it. Why am I winning? And start changing little things. Get your thinking process right. Learn the skill set. Watch my videos, study them, ask me questions. You got to be involved. You got to be engaged. You got to be locked in. And you'll get the process, And from there, it's nothing but up. You're not going to win them all, but you'll win most of them. You can learn the best process in the world, but if you don't have the skill set and you don't have the thinking behind it, you're gonna lose, man. It's just you're gonna win some, but you're gonna lose. I mean, anybody can sit here and just give you picks all day, and you can prove those picks. Because if I give you a call and you're not winning, but I won and other people won, then something's wrong with you, not the call. You don't know how to manage that. You don't know how to money manage, and you don't know how to be into the trade. You got to be in it. Got to be in it, guys. All right. So I'm just watching this morning. Let's see. It's coming back to this day line here, and this is why I definitely don't take trades overnight and let them swing, because you never know with this SPY, man. You never know. If I would have took a put though coming in, I would have probably took a 371 because it's right here at the top and I see it coming down. I think I'm in the minute, by the way. Hold on. Yeah, I'm in the minute. One of my screens decided to take a dump this morning, so I had to do a different setup because I saw I'm a little off. Okay, so now what I'm noticing is you see this top right here at the top of the pre-market. See that? That's 371.21. Now look at the top of this candle here. Look where the sales pressure came in right here, 370.27. Now look at the drop, okay? Another thing I want you to notice is look at the coming in, we're on a downward descent, right? Then we have this nice green buy signal that comes in on the EMAs. It bounces off the 50, so it looks like it's going to continue to keep coming down. But that is a buy signal, no doubt. All right, but it's bouncing off that 50. Oh, actually bouncing off the 50. No, hold on, bouncing off the 20. I'm sorry, guys, I can't see. Different screen setup here. So as it's doing that, look at the buy pressure coming up. Look at the sell pressure coming down. Okay, I know that that's green, and I know that's a buy signal, but look what happens next, and it's already on a downward descent. Okay. Look at the buy pressure in this candle coming in straight out the gate. The buyers try to run it up. Buyers try to run it up, but it's bouncing off the 20 and the 50. It's wicks going through. So that's those. I'm not buying that. This one right here would make me consider looking at a put. Okay, but I gotta wait for confirmation for the next candle. Then I get a green hammer. So we're all over the place at this point. No, not doing it. Then this one, we get a warning that it's probably going to change. And then look what happened. We get a buy signal. We get another stronger buy signal, and it runs up. And then where does it run up to? It almost runs up to the day resistance here. And then the buy pressure caught it right here, 370.26, pushed it back down. Okay? Or the sell pressure, sorry, guys. It's just because I'm just used to thinking. I'm not used to talking with the process. I'm new at this, so I'll probably keep making those mistakes. But if you watch my videos and learn, you'll be all right. Okay, so then you see what happens here. The next candle, boom, slammed. Now we're coming down. Buy signal right here. This is a warning. Look at both shoulders are not in here. Even though it's big, both shoulders are not in here. This is on the line. This shoulder's in. And the wick is in, so that is a nice big warning. You got that and that. Those two signals on this candle telling you that this guy is probably going to change. And look what we got. We got a fat buy signal now between the what? Between the 5 and the 20. That closed. And the reason I'm not worried about this and this being in here, because these two are in here. Okay, they're below the 50. That's a fat buy signal. Look at they're within all of them, and it closed. And look at the buy pressure coming up, so then look at the buy pressure coming up here, then look at the buy pressure coming up here. The buyers are getting overwhelmed, and it looks like we're taking a dump. Easy as that. That's just by reading the candles. That's just by looking at my EMAs. I come up here, I'm looking at my resistance and my support, and it's easy as that. We're still inside the pre-market zone. We haven't touched our measured moves yet. If I was going to take something right now, I would wait till we hit this line here, to decide what is. If it runs through this line solidly, then I get a confirmation close there. I get another fat sell signal here. When it hits solidly past this line, then I consider getting in. Okay, but now we are on the 1 minute, so let's look at the 5. Okay, look at that fat red candle. Okay, see, look at that. We got red and green. We got pivots here, so that wasn't a good place to get in unless you want to gamble. I don't feel like really gambling. I did that at the casino yesterday. So let's look at the 15 minute. This is what we need to be watching right here. Now look at the story here on this candle. Look at the sell pressure. Wham. Okay, so now I'm going to wait till it gets to this line here and see what happens. All right. All right, so we're just waiting, and this is what it's all about, man. Still in the pre-market zone. This is the 15 minute. Real quick, okay, it's touching the line there. Bounced up from the line. Let's see, we're gonna close solidly. And see, this is the thing about recording. I should have been looking at my options. Let me just take a quick look since I see it running through there. Let me see, 366 for a put is 304. Not bad. I got a different screen set up. How do I do this? It's just messing me up. Okay. Let me see. Looking at TOS over here. I know you guys can't see it. Haven't figured it out yet. Sorry, guys. 306 for a put right now. All right. Look at that. If you're looking back at this screen, look at the buy pressure coming in right here. Now, what does that tell you? 366.20. Look to the left. Where in the hell is our buy pressure at? See it? Do you see it? I'm not going to tell you because you should be watching the videos. If you look to the left, you should instantly see where the buy pressure's at. Okay? And then look at it, it's going back up. You understand? That's the whole thing right there. These are the things you got to recognize. We got a fat sell signal on the 15. I probably should be in this already. We confirmed here by crossing this line. Now I'm waiting for this candle to close out. If this candle closes out, I'll probably jump in at, like, let's see, what's closest here. Where's 367? 367 is right about right above the line. Look at a 367 put. I'm looking at 360. Okay. So, jump back up. Look at the buy pressure. See, because we were in a buy pressure zone. I'm not going to tell you where it's at. You got to go look. I can't do everything for you. Okay, but this is important. This is the reason why we have to wait for this candle to close here to continue down. Okay, so if we would have got in up here, this is closed. We would have been fine if we would have got in like at a 369. Okay, a little bit in the money. Who cares? So what? Look at that. We would already be down to 366. That's like a $3 move almost. But me, I like to wait and see because this thing is crazy. She's volatile. She's faithful to nobody. Okay. 366.14 is where the buyers came back up. And if you look to the left, look over here. Okay. I don't know if it's your left or whatever, or right or whatever. You should be able to look at this here and tell me where the buy pressure's at by even before you even make a zone, man. You should just be able to look at that. Look at the 5 EMA. Do you see that? See that 5 EMA turning down? See that right there? That's why we're waiting for confirmation on this 15-minute candle to close, man. Straight in the gate, 30 minutes of going down, okay? I haven't took a trade because I'm explaining the video and it has me a little off. I'm still not used to it because I got to bounce back and forth between these screens. This morning, one of my screens took a dump. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I ain't got time to deal with it right now, so I just got to get in here. Haven't took any trades yet. The top of your buy pressure is right here, 366.41. You should know that if you've been watching the videos. And look where, right here, look where the buyers are pushing up. They're pushing up at 366.10. So what does that tell you? That tells you if we go past 366.10 decently, solidly, and close there, Wait for the next candle for confirmation. Let me show you all the confirmations. First of all, look at the sell pressure on this candle. Bam. First off, we got rejected here below the day. In pre-market, we went over, but then we got rejected here, and we got rejected. We have a little 370 to 350, so it's like what 25-30 cent gap there. Got pushed all the way back down to 368.56 by the sellers. The buyers try to take over right here at 367 and push it up, and they were only successful for like a 20-30 cents or something like that. And look at, we got a 5 even EMA pointing down. We have the staircase coming down. We're playing around here at the support line. There's so many signals right here that you should be looking at. We're playing inside the buy pressure. The buyers and sellers are fighting. They're fighting right here because they're within the buy pressure right here. From the left, look to the left, watch the video, please. I don't give a shit about becoming a YouTube star. I don't care. I made these videos to help everybody because everybody keeps asking me, and I can't talk to everybody at one time. So my whole thing is I'm going to go ahead and make a video so you guys can understand. Now, this is why we didn't jump in. Look at that. The buyers are pushing this thing up. Got to watch this, but look at that. My 5 EMA is still pointing down, and it's still coming down. I'm not looking at RSI. I'm not looking at 5 million indicators, okay? This right here, this battle right here is what's happening. This is what's catching my attention. I'm paying attention to buy pressure, and every time that candle solidly comes into that buy pressure, what happens? It gets pushed back up. It's not time to get in yet. We have to wait and see, okay? I don't want to make these videos long, but this is very important. So you need to watch these videos to the end because you never know what's going to happen. Look at, we're playing and playing. Now, if I would have took like a 367 or a 366 right now, I'd be sweating. I'd be sweating. But if I took like a 369, I'd be okay. But I'd be sweating it out right now if I took a 367 or 366. And that's what's wrong with your trading. That's why you're sweating it out, and that's why you're losing, because you're not seeing the signals, okay? We're still in pre-market, man. So that means whatever happened over here in pre-market, whatever the big guys are doing over here is affecting us over here. Look at this setup here. They ran it up. We came up to 371.21, which basically they broke over, but the sellers said no. Recognize that right here. The sellers said, I don't think so, at 371.19, and they pulled it all the way back down to 370.18. The buyers took it back up to 370.36. The seller said no. Seller said no. Seller said no. The seller said no when the market opened. Okay, look at these things. These are signs. This goes along with your thinking process, and it's within the skills that you need to learn to look at, and it really makes you think. Look at that 5 EMA pointing down. What is that telling you? We're going down. Look at this candle. The buyers ran it back up, but look, it's back down. You got to watch these things. You think that people that are trading for these big banks, and you think these AIs are not saying, hey, I'll just throw some money. Let me write a check to the market. No, they want your money. They want to make money just like we do. They don't care about if it's $1.50. Corporations think in pennies, and they make billions. So stop thinking and overthinking things sometimes. Just think your process. What works for you, you have to do. People try to copy me, and I say, don't copy me. Don't copy me. See what I do, and make your own process through your thinking and through the skill set and watching these things, and you'll have your own way. Yeah, some of my stuff may be your base, but I don't want you to trade like me. I want you to trade like you. Okay? Look at that. Buy pressure starts right there. Solidly buy pressure starts right there. So I'm still not going to buy nothing. Okay? I'm not going to get in. People think I'm jumping in. I'm not jumping in. So the whole thing is, you just have to know. I didn't get in at the 369 because I was looking at the smaller chart. I didn't look at the 15, and that was my mistake. But hey, if I would have got in, it would have been at 369. Because look at, they're fighting right now. At 369, I would have been up already, what, $1.50 and some change, you know? So that's why I say 369. But I'm waiting for this candle to close. I need confirmation. People are going crazy. The market has just opened. And so I'm going to wait till this candle closes in order to end this video. Okay, I know this is longer than I would like, but please just pay attention. There's a lot of stuff going on right in front of your eyes and you're not recognizing it. Okay, buy and sell pressure on this candle is about even now. Okay, the EMA 5 is pointing down. We're fighting at a day support, trying to break it solidly. We're in the buy pressure. We're in the pre-market. We have a staircase down. We got to run a trend coming down. We can't get past 366. So what if I would have took a 366 put thinking it's going to break that and run down? Right now, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm losing money. This is why you wait. I'm sorry, but this is how I do it. There's nothing exciting about it. It's exciting when it wins and the payoff and I see that bank account running up, but these parts are boring. But you have to be thinking through this. Look at that. Look at the buy pressure coming in, pushing it up. See? That's why you don't want to make no hasty decisions right now. I am not in yet. I missed it back at the 369, but I didn't see it. So, hey, whatever. Be patient. Let another one come in. So look at, if you would have took a 367 right now before getting confirmation, look at that. Okay, let's go check out the 5-minute chart real quick. I should be bouncing back and forth, but the 15 is really telling me everything I need to know. Look at that. We got green on the 5. That's a no-go. No buy. We have green on the 1. Look at that. No go. Only thing I'm looking at on the 1 is this guy broke solidly here. Okay, on the 1 though, not on the 15. And then it came back up here. Look at, came back. We're playing along. Came back, bounced off the 20 EMA. Then we got a red. Then we got a red. Coming back up. Let's see if we bounce off the 20 EMA again. So this time, if we bounce, we should come down and see some results. I don't know how long what do we got? Let me see, 6:30, 6:45. So I'm guessing at 7 o'clock, this 15-minute candle that we're watching on the 15-minute chart should be done. Don't worry. There's always a play to make. You just got to find it, all right? That's it. You don't want to lose money. We're here to win money. Not win, but earn money, all right? You want to think money just flies in my pocket, man. You don't want to think, oh, the stock market don't care about you. Forex don't care about you. Crypto don't care about you. It doesn't personally know you. It's nothing personal. Get over that. Get over it. It's nothing personal. So looking at this right now on the 5-minute, we probably are green. Let's see. See? You got to learn how to read these candles. So on the 15-minute, I would say we're probably, let's see, probably red. Look at that. Got to learn how to read the candles. There you go. Okay, so let's watch this 15. This is the important one right now. And if you haven't noticed by now, when you have all these candles lined up and you got red on the 15, red on the 5, red on the 1, hey, that's a signal. When you got red from the day all the way down to the 1, that's a huge signal, okay? Think about that. But think about this. If you took a 367 or a 366 put, you jumped in those right now, you're sweating. You're sweating right now. We don't want to sweat. We want to be cool, calm, and collective. And, you know, when we make a play, we want to be confident that it's going to work out. If it doesn't, we want to know very quickly. And that's the whole thing. You know, so right now, if you had your stop loss set, like let's say you had you thought this was going to go up and you had your stop loss set right here under this day. Let's say the day is at 366.74. Let's say you had your stop loss sets right about here. Now, isn't that coincidental, the buy pressure over there? The buy pressure is over there. See that on the left side? and your stop loss would be about right there, somewhere just below that line. That's probably a little more than you would put on your stop loss for if you're making a call right now. But look at that candle bouncing up and down. So what's going to happen if you had your stop loss right there? Okay, what would happen? You'd already be out of the trade. This is why you have to learn how to read this stuff before you just go willy nilly and throwing your money away. Like I told you guys, I'll give you my address. You guys can just send me your money. If you want to just give your money away, you could just send it to me. I mean, I'm telling you, I'll go have fun with it. You know, I'll go see some shows. I'll go on the craps table, buy me a couple drinks. You know, I'll probably double it, triple it on the craps table. If you guys want to do that, that's fine with me, because that's really what you're doing, because you're not reading and you don't know the signals here. So come on, candle should be about ready to close. Look at that. We're pulling past the line. All right. Big fat signal. Look at that. So now the question is, if that closes like that, what should we take? Now we're down to 364. See, this is how they play with you. They took your stop losses out here, and now they ran it down. Now we're in our measured move. Look at that. Look at that. So right here would have been the play now that you see that, but that's okay. In the past, another play will come. Don't worry. But where would you take a put here? Ask yourself. What would you take here? That candle still hasn't closed. Still hasn't closed. Okay, and where did it go down to? It went down to the 363 in the measured move. Look at that. Now we're in the measured move, and now we're at this hour support. See that? Still waiting for it to close. This is the AI playing with you. Don't feel like, oh, I lost. No, the AI is playing with you right here. I'm telling you. Okay? So let's see. Once we hit one of these zones, now we're really watching, because usually when the SPY hits one of these guys here, the top or the bottom, it usually a couple candles after that shows you where it's going for the day. Usually, not all the time. Okay, look at that 363. Don't worry, there's plays to make. But imagine if we took that 369, 367, 366, we'd be really in the money right now. But hey, don't worry about it. You have to gain the thinking and the skill set and the process for yourself before you start making plays, man. Imagine that. You took one of those right now. You're in the money right now. Cash out. You're done for the day. Bam. You're done for the day. I would do that, but I love this. I love it. I just love trading, man. But I like to let this thing tell me where she's going first, and then I'll play her all day, up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay? Look at that. 363.54. And I know it depends on the size of your account too. So maybe you can't afford, a option that costs, 364, what have you. Okay? Well, if you had supreme confidence because you've been doing your homework and you've been studying this thing, you'll have a lot of faith. Trust me, you'll make a $4 move and pay $400 for a contract, and you'll cash out at 25%, like at $500, whether it's going up or down, and you'll be happy with that. You understand? But I honestly really miss moves because I'm making the video, so just pay me by paying attention. That's all I ask. This is how I do it. You could do it different. You can, rumble and tumble in there with a lot of things, because we really honestly could have gone in a while ago. But I'm the guy, I want to be kind of for sure. Now, however your style is, some days I'll jump in. Some days I would have seen this first candle over here, and I'd seen this sell pressure, and I'd have been in right about here. 369 maybe, but I'm not trying to teach you guys any bad habits. I don't want you to learn anything like that and get that set in your mind that that's the way to do it. Look at that. I would have been up almost $4. That's okay though. Even if I would have took it right here at the close of this one at 367, I'd have been up like $2-3 right there. It's all right. Just be patient. It will happen again. $364.74. The line is at 365.11. Let's see if we are going to break that line instead. Look at that. It's going back up. Buy pressure is crazy right there. But now what am I looking at? I'm looking at, oh, we broke the buy pressure. The closest buy pressure to us is broke. It broke. Look, it broke solidly here. We're in the measured move. It broke down to here. Now what do we do? Okay, and we're at a support level here on the hour time frame now. Okay, so what do you think if we clicked up to this hour? What do you think this candle would be, red or green? What do you think? I think it'd be red. Boom, red. Okay, you gotta learn how to read this stuff. So just for kicks, let's go to the day. We got red. Let's go to the 4 hour. Huh? Look at that inconsistency there. We got a well, it's turning red, but it's like a doji. So that's telling you right there that it doesn't know what it wants to do on that level. Okay, you're not looking at that to get in though. But now let's look at the hour. We got red. Let's look at the 15 minutes. We got red. Let's look at the 5 minute. We got green. There we go. Here we go, playing around again. Go to 1 minute. We got green coming up. See that? Broke, came down. Our furthest point down was 363. Then we come back up and we're bouncing off this 20. We get a weak buy signal here. Then we get a solid. Look at both of those shoulders over. Now what I'm looking for is this. Looking for this right now. Who cares where the buy pressure is at right now? We kind of see where it's buying up. Who cares? We can look back and do this and come way back here if we want, but we're not going to do that. We're day trading. We need stuff fast. And what I'm looking at now is this. Look how it's playing along this line. Nothing is for certain. So right now, I think I'm going to jump in probably at a 366 or 365 put. Let me see what we got over here. What's reasonable? A 366 is in the money at 306. A 365 is in the money at 258. Okay? I could care less as long as my account's running up, man. At this moment, day trading, I'm not months out. I'm not weeks out. I'm not days out. I'm minutes out. I'm seconds out. Okay? Look at that. Measured move is the resistance, or was support, broke through it. This was support, broke through it. We're breaking through supports here. Got here 363.26 and ran up. So I think I'll take a 365 right now. Let's see. Take a 365. Come over here. Let's see. See if I can get that. All right. I don't know what I got that for. Let me see. Is it still working? Okay, there we go. Looks like I got it for 258. I got a 365 put. Okay. 365 put. Now we're breaking this line here. I'm already up $1. Now we got to monitor this thing. Jump to the 15. We have a nice fat red one. I'm hoping for this red one to close out. Now let me come over here and monitor my, oh my God, the screen setup is killing me here. How do I get back over there? Okay, there we go. So let me monitor this 365. Let me scroll down. I don't have a stop loss on this. I'm just going to monitor it. I'm already up like $3,000. Okay, let me go over here. I forgot what I got it for. This is kind of hard recording and doing this. Okay, so I got, let me see. Whew, I don't know what I paid for it. I'm breaking my own rules here. Let me go back and look. Ooh, this is hard here, man. All right, 364.75. See, I should have been out. See, filming and doing this is kind of messing me up. That's all right. Okay, so let me take what I paid, divide it by contracts. Okay, so I paid 251 for that. All right, I'm at 261 right now. It looked like it was at like about 290 a second ago, and I honestly would have sold off some of that stuff right there. It's okay though. We're at 275 now. We're at 277. Looks like the bids want 274 and the ask want 277. So I'm just gonna wait it out a little bit. I'm waiting on this candle, seeing what's up. Okay, so I mean, if I was doing the math, which I'm not, I probably should sell right here and dump half of this. And let me see, but now it's up to 280. So now that I'm actually in the trade, let me come back over here. Let me hit my 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes is under this. That's what I want to see. It's somewhat red. Is it going to keep being red? Up, turning green on me. All right, that's why you got to monitor this stuff. All right. Now, what am I looking for? I'm looking for if it breaks 364.03 red solidly, I'm staying in this. If it stays above that and gets a big buy up, then I'm probably going to jump out of it. Okay. It's playing green right now on me, but I kind of think it's still going to go down. I just have a gut feeling. But I just got to keep monitoring it. Still got red on the 5. I should have red on the 15. All right. I'm not worried about the hour right now. I'm actually in a trade. Now I'm going to look at this 1. When I see this 1 start turning red, oh my God, I'm good. Okay. So now I'm looking at my, I'm going to have to kind of stay on my option play here, man. Literally, I have a different screen set up and this is messing me up. Oh my God, I'm not going to be able to get over here to close out. Okay, here we go. I'm at 298 right now. Okay, look at that. I'm turning red, baby. Let's stay in it. I'm staying in it. I'm gonna stay in it. I'm gonna probably want to sell off at least 80 of these. Let me see, 80, and I don't know what price yet. So as long as I'm turning red right here in this 1 minute candle coming down, I'm hoping that closes red. I'm gonna keep riding it. What I'm looking for, oh look at, we broke. Okay, I don't want to put my mouse up here because I want to be able to get out. But at like 363.45 or something, look at that, broke solidly through. Look, we're going down. Look, we got the optimal setup. Look, we're gonna hit. Let's see if we bounce at 362. Okay, at 362, I'm at 356. Getting close to that line. If we hit that line, I'm probably gonna sell off 80 right now. All right. Let's see. I'm at 358 over here. All right. Trying to turn green on me. Looks like we're bouncing up at 390. Oh my God, my computer is acting crazy. Come on, actual size. Look at that. Did I miss my play? Okay, no, I didn't. All right, 358. I'm gonna go jump up to 390. I'm gonna fall behind about 3 to 387. And then it fell to 356 on me. See that? Because it's turning green over here. 362.94. Now I'm gonna let it play around. Now I'm at 356. See, this is how fast it happened. I'm having a little difficulty over here. That's why I didn't get out. I should have got out at 390, but my screen just like went into 100% mode or something in it. Because I'm just working in a different setup and it's throwing me off. But that's all right. Not an excuse. Just got to work around it. Now I wanted to come back down that line. You see I got a green, but I'm still under the 5 EMA. This is actual live right now this morning. I'm under the 5 EMA. Okay. Now I don't like the way it's playing there. I'm at about 360, 367. Okay, it's turning red. I'm still under that 5 EMA. I'm not getting a buy signal yet. Okay, I'm turning fat red. I'm monitoring this thing, man. Now up to 379. What they want to sell it for. Okay. My stop loss is at 377, 392. All right. Right there. Let me see. I got rid of 80 at 390. Okay. I don't remember what I bought those for. Well, at least the order's in. It's working. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I got filled yet. I'm at 390. Okay. The market's 397. Yeah. I didn't get filled yet. So it's working on it. Let me jump back over there. This is giving me problems this morning. It's always something on. Oh, there we go. We got filled. All right. Now I have 20 contracts left. So now at these 20 contracts, I don't know what the math is on that. I didn't do it because I'm talking to you guys. Now look at, we're breaking this line. I got 20 runners right here. Got 20 runners. Okay. Now get the money issue out of your head. Doesn't matter if you have one contract or 1,000. Win is a win, and you got to start at a small point and build up. So stop complaining, stop whining, and get busy, get grinding. Watch these signals. You see, I didn't catch the 369 or the 368, 367, but I still got in at 365, and look at that. I'm up like 15 grand already. That fast. You guys, get the numbers out of your head and start thinking in wins, man. When you start thinking in wins and you start having a better attitude about this, I'm still up 3 G's right now on the 20 I got left. But I'm going to let it play around at this line and see what happens. Okay, I'm trying to... Oh, Jesus Christ, I got to get used to this setup. Okay, so that's why another reason why I sold 80 of those 100, because this setup I have is really, really messing with me, man. And I'm sorry this is so long, but I mean, I actually got a good spot to get in, and I got in, and I'm riding this thing down. And I think this is very important for you to see. This is live, and I will be posting this at the end of the day if I don't post it before. Because I know you guys are trading, and, you know, I don't think you should just come and watch this video, this long-ass video right now. But after the day's over, you'll be able to see exactly what happened here, okay? And it's like, this is exciting to me. It's crazy, but this is exciting to me, man. So look, you see this green candle here? Close under the 5 EMA. You see green, I see red. Then look what happens. I got a red candle. Both closed over. It's a sell signal still. Then look what happens to the next one. The buyers are fighting back right here at 362.06. They're fighting. Okay? So let's not be an idiot. Let's not be an idiot. Let's close out some more. And if I really want to play this thing, I'll leave a few runners, and I pretty much should have my money back. Plus, it's at $3.95. They're asking $3.99. It's playing at the line again. So I think playing at that line is a good point. So I'm going to sell 10 more. Do I really care about a couple more cents? So that, and what if it turns, 410. What if it turns on me? If it turns on me, now I'm out. I'm out of some money. So take the win. Let's see. Is it going to break this line right here? Looks like it's starting to bounce up. There we go. Okay, we're at 408. $4. See how quick this thing moves? You gotta know where you're getting in and out. If you're managing it like me and you don't have a stop loss, you have to be on it. That's why you don't see my mouse on this page, because I'm over here manually managing my stop loss. Why am I doing that? I'm doing that because I'm looking at the points right now in front of you of where to get in and where to get out. Okay? It's easy to get greedy. I'm getting greedy right now. I'm looking at this thing. I'm saying, If it breaks that line, man, it gets down to this 4 hour line, I'm definitely gonna be in the money. Look, it broke the line solid, but then a green, so that tells you what? The buyers are fighting. Okay, so now I'm up to 408 again. 421. It's so easy to get greedy. Got to be careful. Got to be disciplined. Now I'm up to 415. And with the SPY, you got to have like a 5 to 3 second, 3 cent head start. Because once this thing drops, it drops drastically. And you will not get in. Okay, 417. Let me see, I sold 10 more right there. Hopefully I get that in. 414, it's working. Hasn't went through yet, it's working. But I did that because I don't like the way this wick jumped over the line. You see that? See that wick? That's a warning that it might be going back up. So just play it safe. And I went ahead and sold 10. It's at 414, but I don't know if I got it in time. So look at that, turning back red. So now it's coming back red. I was gonna edit it, but I'm gonna leave it alone. But I do got my hand on the edit button. Because look, it's down to 394. Damn, I wish I could record this screen as I talk to you, the options and this. Okay. 394, $4. It's coming back. So I think I'm going to move this down. I'm going to move it down to, let's see, I'm going to move it down to, let's go even with it, $4. Look at that. Uh-oh, hitting the line down. Now we can go back up. I can go back up. All right. Let's hit that 414 and then we should be in a sell. Come on. Go down, hit that, go past that line and come back up. Look at that, the 4 hour resistance. 467, oh Lord. Okay, let me click a couple down. I'm out of there. Boom, I edited it for 467. That quick, gotta monitor it. Okay, it's working, but it's in. So let's see. It's working at 462. I don't know where we're at. Looking over here. Oh, it's at 466, so we're good. That order's in. If it comes down and hits 462, 10 more will be sold. Good, that's great. Okay. You know what? Let me see if I could get out of here real quick. God, I wish I could record two screens at once. I can only do one, man. I gotta figure this out. Oh, look at it, it's at 499. My God. See, one trade and you could be out of here. One trade day and you're out, man. I could sell these other 10 for 495 right now. Let me go to 490. 490 and I'm gonna sell 5. Okay. Okay, let me go to 5 because it went up to 505. Let me go to $5. Okay, I'm not gonna be greedy. It's at 505. Hit it, send that off, put that order in. Okay, now I put in another order to sell 5 at $5 there. Okay. Okay, let's see. $4 filled. How many did we sell? There's got rid of 80. How did I do that? How did I mess that up there? You know what? Let me edit, select it. It's at 512. I got time here. Let me put 15 in there because I don't think. Okay. It's easy to get greedy here. Okay. Trying to play games with me? I don't think so, buddy. 10. It's at 507, 513. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. So let me say I sold 85 off. All right. Perfect. I got 15 runners. 365 put them down to 361. So let me see if I can get rid of 5 more. I feel more comfortable with 10. Okay, it's at 480 and it's at 497 on the ask. Let's go to 490, 494, 495. Okay, let's keep going down. You want to stay about, like I said, 5 to 3 cents ahead of this thing, because you will not get out. It won't let you out. Make sure you change your. Let me see. I'm gonna go 471. Let me get down here. Let me go for. Let me just go the midway here. Won't let me do it. Things are moving too fast. All right. Yeah, that messed me up right there. My process there got me. It's all right, because I'm still way ahead. Now I got 10 runners for a 365 put, and I'm still on that right now. Just that. I am like, okay, so my cost is 25.10, and I'm at 47.20. So I'm almost at 100% on that, you know. So not a biggie, man. I mean, I'm up like, I'm up a decent amount. I don't know. I'll put it on the chart for you guys at the end of the day. But I'm watching this move. See, this turned into a longer video than I wanted, but that's all right, because we're making money, and I'm showing you guys what's what. Now imagine if I would have got in at 369. If I wouldn't have been talking to you guys, that's an $8 move down, moving up on an $8 move. Now I got in at 365. That's a $4 move, and that's looking decent. So if I would have got in up there with these 100 contracts, oh my God. See, I have this thing about telling people how many contracts I buy until it's over. I don't want you to jinx my stuff. So I try not to tell you how many contracts. I'll tell you to strike. You know, but there's certain things I'm just like that, you know. So I got 10 contracts left. Hell, you know, I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm in the money. Why do it? Let me see. Where are we at? 481. Okay, let me go to ask. Let me come down a little bit. Let me hit the ask again. 476. Let me come down to 470. And let me sell 5 more. Why not? Sell 5 more. I'm at 470. Let's go to the middle. 475 is at 480. Let's get that order up and out of here. Okay. That's in. Now I got, okay, well, when it's filled, that's in. But they're working on it right now. So when it comes back down and hits it, I will have 5 runners left. There we go. Sold that off. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. So now I got 5 runners left. Okay. Now I could go to the chat room and chat with you guys. But until I'm up, I'm focused, man. I'm focused. You know? All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get out of here now, okay? We're playing at this 4-hour line at the 361. I got 5 runners. Let's see what happens.